Hey y'all, welcome. How is everyone doing this wonderful Saturday afternoon, y'all? It's been so beautiful here today. We just now are getting a rainstorm, but it's only supposed to last for an hour. Let's hope, because y'all know I got to go to a concert tonight. That is why I'm early. So, if you are new here, my name is Shonda, and I am an independent designer with Chocolate Tour. But y'all, I just really love coming on here and laughing, having fun, and just creating and having ideas and crafting with you guys. So anyway, when you're hopping on, hit the heart button, let me know you're here. And tonight's word is star, S-T-A-R. It is Christmas in July, y'all. Christmas in July. Y'all know I have said this is hard for me to do because I absolutely love the summer. Love it. I'm not a fan of the winter. I would do Christmas on the beach in shorts. I'm just throwing it out there. I love Christmas, but I do not love the cold. So anyway, yes, today's word, I'm early, y'all, is star, S-T-A-R, and I will send you the supply list. Let me get me pulled up here so I can see. So here's what we're going to be doing. 150%. Oh, Jim. I'm going to be using this cute, this is just a frame, or it's called a white sign with black frame. This is from the Woodpile at Hobby Lobby. It was $9.99, but I got it while the Woodpile was half off. I got several things that day. And so, $5, y'all, okay? $5 I paid for this, which is a great price for this beautiful thing we're about to create. I'm excited. I'm going to be using some of my shimmers that I have not used yet. So, here's what we're going to do. This is they followed the star transfer, y'all. Look how beautiful. I love the detail. So, there's 3 transfers on this, okay? And we are going to use all 3. And let's get busy. Let's get this done. And guess what I'm going to do tonight, y'all? Or today, a bow. Oh my gosh. We're going to use our Bowdabra and make a bow. I know. Hey, I'm just a shot. Y'all don't mind all the thunder outside, because it is the skies are speaking. So, all right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of fuzz. I'm using my fuzzing cloth. You do not have to use a fuzzing cloth if you do not want to, but all it does is add some fuzz to the back of the transfers. Our transfers are super sticky, and it just makes it easier to come off your surface, but it still gives it enough stick for the transfer to stick down, okay? And these are transfers, not your typical stencils. Where you see through is the actual screen print, or the silk screen, not screen print, it's the silk screen. So that is where our chalk paste goes through, okay? Now, I'm not going to wax this surface because it is a flat, shiny surface. This is not, it doesn't really feel like a wood surface. It's really shiny, or it's just really, I'm not gonna wax it, y'all. I just don't think it will do good wax. But definitely make sure that you fuzz this really well. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this up in this corner. Okay, and then make sure we got that. Yes, okay. We're gonna do that in that corner. And then make sure we're going to get it down really well. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that I want my star. Okay, so here's our star that they're following. Hey, Natalie. And before I go tonight, I am going to go ahead. Y'all hear that? I know it's storming, y'all. Before I go tonight, I am going to do my drawing for the Happy Mail. Natalie, I've got to get with you and get yours to you. You're going to love it. You're going to love it, girl. Okay. All right, so I want to put this up in this far corner like I said, you know, I want it to be that they're following the star. Make sure to, if you are going to put this on like a glass, or this surface is so flat, it's very, very, it's sucking down. So just be careful when make sure you fuzz very well. Okay. So I'm going to put this in this corner. Okay. Get that down really well. And I'm going to make sure that this is going to go in here well. So y'all, I'm getting started early on my Christmas. Weather is bad here too. No rain though. Y'all have so much fun. We will. It only says it's only going to rain for an hour, so I think we're going to be fine. I think we'll be just fine. So this I'm going to put on the end because I'm going to get these two on first. And y'all, I am going to be using my new shimmer shadow. This is a black shimmer. So, oh, I'm excited about this. And then I'm also going to be using my Shimmer Harvest, y'all. Look at the shimmers in it. Can y'all see it? The shine, the shimmers. I love it. And y'all, thank y'all so much, everyone who sprinkles this out. You know, that's that SHARE button that you sprinkle out to your family and friends. It helps my page, and I so appreciate it. Be careful when you're opening your shimmer paste. Okay, the shimmer is a little more runny than the paste, our standard paste. Okay, so you can kind of see how it's kind of flat. Ooh, and runny. That is because of the shimmer in it. So just be aware of that when you get it. Now I'm going to do my words all in the shimmer black, and then I'm going to do my stars all in the Shimmer Harvest. So let me go ahead and open it too. I'm telling y'all how to use these. I'm excited. So excited. Oh, don't get it on me. I'm bad about that. Okay. So I have not stirred these yet, so I am going to go ahead and stir both of them. It's very good to, when you first get your paste, and anytime you open them really, that you stir them. I know that y'all have not always seen me stir them because I'm bad. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Isn't that what our parents always said? Same concept. Same concept. Okay. So there's that one. And let's stir this beautiful, beautiful. This is a gold. Now we do also have a gold, but I just wanted this one. I love this Shimmer Harvest. It is, I don't know, it's just got a mustardy yellow as well. This is going to be pretty with all the autumn things that I got. All the fall transfers I can't wait to use. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to do the, like I said, the letters in the Shimmer Harvest. So beautiful, y'all. Love it, love it. So just taking some, I'm using my mini squeegee, and I am just chalking it on, okay? And this is chalk in paste form, and you want to get off the excess, okay? And then I'm going to go in, I'm just going to use my little tool here for all the little stars. We're going to do those in the Shimmer Harvest. This is a really fast, it shows you how fast you can do decor for your, oh, this is from Hobby Lobby, Natalie. It's in the wood pile at Hobby Lobby, and I always watch when the wood pile goes on 50% off, and that's when I get mine. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold it down here to peel it off, because I'm telling you, this board is almost like sticking it to a mirror or glass. It's that slick, so it's sticking very well. Oh, I love it though. Oh man, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here in my water bucket. Okay, let me show you what I got. Look how pretty. It's so hard to see the sparkle. So hard. have you been in that Pennant store? Oh, yes, I have. Love it, Natalie. I love that store. Okay, let me dry this. Get this dry really well. Oh, I love this. This is a really, really pretty transfer. Yes, I love that store. I just bought a candle in there not too long ago. The dough bowl candles. They have the best prices on those. Okay. I think we're good. Make sure it's good and dry because, no, it's not. Because I'm going to be putting on this other transfer. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Look, these transfers make you be, I mean, you can just do whatever decorations with them. I'm telling you now. Hey, Mom. The transfers are where it's at. You can create so much with these transfers. I love it. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do the star. And I'm doing all of it in the Shimmer Harvest. And I thought about painting the back of this, but then I was like, no, you know what? That white will make everything show up. So I just left it white. And like I said, this being this material that this is, or whatever this is made out of, it's kind of different, y'all. It's a little different. Oh, good, Mom. He just left. Well, it's storming really bad. Coming this way. I shouldn't say it's storming really bad. I mean, it sounds like it's awful out there, but really, it's not raining terrible. Okay. So we got that. Let's get this off. Man, I'm telling y'all, these stick good for this stuff. Make sure you fuzz, 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 y'all. Okay? Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. And make sure when you are pulling off that you are pulling from the middle out. Okay, the middle of your transfer. Because if you pull on your edges, you could stretch your transfer one way or the other. Okay? So just be careful with that. Put a little bit of water in the bucket down here, y'all. Okay. And I just put mine in a bucket below me until I'm finished with my lives. Hey, Caroline. Okay, y'all. So here's what we've got so far. Okay. They followed the star, and you can see this is all shimmer in the star. Now, that star, if you can see in the middle, that is how the transfer is. The little parts that you see that are not covered, that is how the transfer is. That is where the blue is, and that's how it's supposed to look. Oh, the blue, the teal, you know, anywhere you see like in these little mountains or these hills right here, this teal, that's going to be the color of your background. Whatever your background surface is, that's what the color is going to be. I am Caroline. We're going to the concert tonight, so I decided to jump on early. I've been wanting to do this since I got the transfer. I knew when I got the transfer that this was the surface I wanted to use. And I'm definitely going to use this at Christmas. I think it's going to be beautiful. Like I said, it's hard for me to do Christmas in July, y'all. I want to do beach, everything, always. Even in December, I want to be painting, you know, beach things. Or, you know, do a Christmas tree like on the beach, you know. That's the kind of scenes I want to do, but I know that's just me. Not everybody loves that. Okay, we've got that dry. All right. So, now let me move this. We're going to still use both of these. But I'm really going to fuzz this really well, y'all. Like, really well. Because this, I don't want to stick. Is it still raining for the concert? Yes, 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 I know. And so, today when we talked, I was going down to put my chairs down for the concert. Natalie, we got the last two seats, honestly. And we're over on the side by Brown Dog barely got seats. You may be able to squeeze 2 more behind us, but I'm telling you, it was already packed. Like, I told Jim, because I had told him, I said, maybe we should go there before we eat. And he was like, no, Shonda, that's crazy. But, girl, it was already packed, but they had a ton of reservations. I was shocked. I didn't think they did reservations there, but whatever. It's still going to be fun. I don't care. Listen, my last concert we just went to in Villa Rica, I sat out in the rain and danced like a fool. So, I don't care. It's all good. All right. So, I want to put this here. And here's what I'm going to do. I definitely want this down here. So, I'm going to get this straight. But I am going to lay my backer sheet right here so that I do not, because of this surface, it will, I know, and I've heard great things about them. Caroline, it's at the amphitheater in Carrollton tonight. It is a Fleetwood Mac cover band called Rumors. So I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to use this here on that one. Okay. Then, y'all, I'm going to grab, hold on. I have another backer sheet in here somewhere, I'm sure. Hold on. Let's see what I got. Oh! Oh, man. Hold on. Let me put that there real quick, and that holds it up. Okay. Look, I'm going to take my club off and use the backer sheet for it. Because I don't want this peeling up my star and then my word over here. And there's literally only one star that I'm not going to be using because it's going to be in the way. So there's one star on each side. But make sure you have all of your air bubbles out, y'all. You don't want any air bubbles. It will run, especially when you have a larger surface like this of silkscreen. Make sure you don't have any air bubbles. And sometimes I just like to take just a mini squeegee, a clean mini squeegee, and kind of go over the surface if there is a lot of silk screen. Okay, it just ensures that you have all of your air bubbles out. Okay, so here's what I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and do my stars at the top. I'm going to work my way down so that I can peel it up so that it does not dry. Okay. And these are just little twinkle stars, y'all, in the sky. This is such a sweet, precious meaning of Christmas. They followed the star. I mean, that is the meaning of Christmas. We all know. Okay, and then I'm going to do the top of his crown. Okay. And this one. And this one. These are our 3 wise men, y'all. Okay, so I just kind of did those crowns on the top in gold, and then I'm going to do them in my shimmer black, so it's almost going to be like a shadow in my mind. This is a shadow, and they are the shadow that you kind of see them in the night, but you can still see their crown. In my mind, that's kind of what I think. So I'm going to peel this up. Okay, so these do not dry. Telling y'all, this surface is serious. I mean, serious. Okay. All right, so I've got that, and now let's do our black shimmer. For the rest of the thing. And then I am going to do, I'm going to do this sand in Dune, the brown, just to give it another little color. Now my ribbon, I just have plain colors in my ribbon. I have black, red, and white. but they're all shiny. They're all shimmery, shiny. So I thought that was kind of appropriate for this shiny project. Shimmery, shiny, starry project, y'all. Okay. There's that. Put my extra back in there. And let me put these lids on here before I throw them across the room and spill them all. Okay, so then I'm going to use my bark. And y'all, this is just brown, okay? This is just a brown bark. To me, that's kind of, you know, deserty a little bit. I probably should have done lighter, but I thought, you know, to me, you're going to kind of look at this at nighttime. This is a night, you know, they're following the star at night. And I just feel like that, you know, everything looks darker at night, so the sand will look darker. Y'all, I tell myself stories like this when I'm doing stuff. It's just what I do. Just tell myself some stories and get my own head. My happy little head is, you know, Bob Ross. Alright, put your extra back in here, y'all. Okay? Do this, and we will peel this up and then make our bow. Telling y'all, this is sticking good. Now this transfer, again, even in the Wise Men, it's almost like a distressing kind of thing to it. You'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry I can't hold this up to peel and reveal, but it's a little tricky. This surface is tricky, y'all. It's almost like glass, like I said. Alright, let me put this in here. Okay. Oh, y'all, I love it. Love it. Look how stinking pretty. Isn't that pretty? And I hope you can see the shimmer. You can kind of see it there when it's shining. Those are all shimmer. Except for the brown. That is the only thing that is not a shimmer. So, let's dry this. And then we'll make our bow, y'all. No, the brown is not a shimmer. But, you know, it'll be alright. I could have used, I've actually got, where's it at? I've actually got a copper and I completely forgot. But I don't know. I could have used it. But I was just thinking, you know, the brown. I told you, I tell a story. And the brown to me does not need to shine. It's not a shimmer. I'm telling, that's just how my brain works. So remember, when you are drying your chalk paste, it looks shiny. Okay, I know the shimmer, but even through the shimmer, the paste itself will be shiny until it's dry. When it dries, it is matte. Okay, so that's when you know your paste is dry. All right, so we are good to go. Now let me put this back on here. Put this back up. Y'all just use what you got when you need to. It's just the way it is. Let me just set this back here. I'll put that up in a minute. Alright. Let's do our bow, y'all. Let's get this. I'm going to set this over here. Okay. So here we go. Now, I am going to do, like I said, the Bowdabra. And I've got some black ribbon. I'm not real sure how much of this ribbon I have left, but we should be okay. Should be alright. Okay, and then I'm going to use this red. And this red and this white came from Sam's, y'all. Sam's Club is amazing for their ribbon. This is 50 yards of ribbon. Now, right now, I know that some Sam's Clubs have it on clearance. Not the Christmas. I got the Christmas offline, but the like this was not a part of Christmas, okay? But it's white, shiny, like it's a frosty. Love it. But it was only, I think it was like $3.99, y'all, on clearance. It's normally $6 something. So that's a pretty good deal for all this. I mean, 50 yards of ribbon. That's a lot, and it's all wired. The ribbon that comes from Sam is wired. Or this is anyway. I'm sure, I think all of it is. I think. Okay. So, I'm just going to make a typical bow from the Bowdabra. And see how long I want to make it. I'm going to get my little handy dandy ruler out here, y'all. I think I'm going to make, I don't want some huge tails. So here's how you start a Bowdabra, okay? You put your, I think I'm going to use, I'm not going to put this in tonight because this one's not going to be a huge bow, but a lot of the times I will put this in here so that when I'm finished I can just pull it up and be, you know, and hold it, you know, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Okay, so, I think that'll be good for that. Now, the loop, I can cut these down, okay? These are your tails. You can cut those down. This does not have to be really twisted because it's the same on both sides. But when you have something that is different, you do have to, you put it in like this and twist it, okay? Like that. It kind of makes your bows lay better as well. So, okay, then your loop is however big you want to make it, okay? And I think I'm going to make mine, I'm going to do 6 inches for the big one, and then we're going to go in 5 and then 4, okay? So, now I think I'm going to do 5, 4, and 3. I don't want it that big. Now, there are different bow makers out there. I kind of wish that I would have played with a couple. I like this one. It's easy, but I kind of wish that I would have played with it or kind of used some other ones before, but that's okay. I didn't. Not a big deal. Because some of them actually have your, wait, does mine have one? No, never mind. I've seen people like push out these little things and they're, like rulers. I was like, wait, does mine have one? I thought maybe mine had one. It don't. Okay. So let's do 5 inches on that one. And another way to be able to look at them is you can actually pull them up like this and kind of see if you've got them the same size or not. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to do 2 more loops with this color. The same size, same everything. Okay? And then we'll come down and cut off our tail. Now, next one is the, let's see. We're going to do the black next. And the black, I'm only going to do one on because, just because this is black and, you know, I just think I don't need a lot of the black on it. And then I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to make it about 1 inch smaller, okay? Now this one, you do have to twist, okay? So when you put it in, you twist, okay, because it's shiny on one side and not on the other. And this one is not wired, y'all, so it's going to look a little different, but that's okay. I'm not going to twist that one because I'm only going to do one black. You know what? No, I'm going to do 2. Man, it's hard for me to not do the same. Oh well. Let's do 2 black. Like I said, this ribbon, this is a satin ribbon. It's a little harder to work with, you know, when you're when it doesn't have the wire in it. But I really didn't have any black that I wanted to use on this wired. So okay, and then last we're going to do the red. Super cute bow, y'all. Easy, easy bow. Very easy. All right. I'm going to go even smaller with my tail on it. Okay. And again, this ribbon is the same on both sides. Okay. And then I'm going to do smaller loops on it. You just keep going back and forth. This one I'm not twisting because it's the same. And cut it. Okay. So then you can either take a, which is what I'm going to use, or you can take a pipe cleaner. Now, I use pipe cleaners a lot when I'm attaching to like my wreaths and things like that. So what I'll actually do is I'll actually put this on there as well and then cinch it all together. So this will be behind the cinch and it'll stay on my bow, okay? So then you have a way to attach that to your wreath. I don't really need to do this because I'm going to hot glue this one. So it'll be easy. But, okay. So then I just put this under here. This one's a smaller one, so I'm just going to hold it. Just hold it tight, y'all. Pull it out, okay? Just like that. This is what you have so far. Okay, then I'm going to take my, this is just a zip tie, okay? This is a smaller one. This is not going to be a very big bow, so make sure I got what I want. We're in the middle before I cinch it down. I think we're good. Okay, and then cinch it down really tight. And cut off the X. Now I could have used a clear or but I wanted that black in there. So now here's the fun part. You have to work your bow, y'all. Work it out. Okay, work it out. Now the black is not going to work. Okay, again, it is not wired. So it's just going to do whatever it wants to do, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so, but the wired, you definitely want to work with, poof it out. Okay, get it the way you want it. I could work with a bow for 50 hours. It's still not have it the way I want it, but that's okay. That's just me. I'm a little anal with it. I think most people who make bows, honestly though, are the same way I am. It's it's just the way it is with bows, y'all. Okay. So here we go. Just a super simple, cute little bow. Alright, now, just like that, okay? Looks kind of crazy right now because I need to get it on here and then I will fix it. But I need to see how big my tails need to be before I do it. Okay. Make sure you go the right way. And I just like to dovetail mine, okay? That is folding it in half, okay? And then you cut. Y'all, I'm terrible. I have to envision everything, okay? Because I'll cut it the wrong way and I'll have a point instead of my end of my ribbon will sometimes look like that instead of that. See how that looks? That's the look. That is a dovetail. But sometimes I get crazy and mine look like that. It's just the way it is. Okay, so let's do this one. And you can always go back and do more off. I like to, you know, not take as much off. And then if I need to, go back and take more off. Okay. Almost did it again, y'all. Telling y'all, it takes concentration for me to get the dovetails right. It just does. Okay. And this, let me put this over here and cut this just a little bit so y'all can see the words right there and here. Like I said, play with your bows. You know, play with it. Figure out what you need with it. Have fun working the bows. That's kind of an art in itself, y'all. Seriously. Okay. Alright, let me... These are supposed to be here. These are here. My white ones are a little big, but that's okay. I can poof them up and make them look smaller. Alright, so I'm going to just take some hot glue, quite a bit of it, and just go right here in the middle. Now, I know that there's no red on this, on my picture, but I wanted to bring in just a little bit of red because this is going to be for my home. And I do red and white for Christmas. So this will be fine. It'll have the red, the black, and the white, which I will love. And it will be perfect in my home. Okay, so let me hold this down. Work with these bows a little. Just like that. And there you have it, y'all. Let me make sure I'm not covering up my star. There we go. Again, I will work. See, you got to hold your bow. I'll be honest. I didn't hold it long enough. I knew I didn't. Hold your bow. The hot glue takes a minute to adhere to. So that is it, y'all. I love it. I think it's so pretty. I know my bow looks crazy right now because I'm having to hold it, but it'll come out pretty, I promise. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. The comment is, or the word tonight is star. So comment the word star and I will send you the supply list, y'all. So cute. And I will see y'all tomorrow. We are headed to rock out to some Fleetwood Mac music. So see y'all. Y'all be safe out there if it's storming. I think it's finished here. Let's hope. I don't want to sit in the rain again tonight. See y'all.